I still remember that summer light falling like gold on the waterline. You had your shoes in your hands that night, and I had no reason to say goodbye. The ocean was breathing slow, the evening was turning blue. We didn't know where life would go, I only knew I wanted you. We walked where the waves came close, barefoot underneath the stars. You told me all your secret hopes, I told you everything from my heart. There was a little wooden house with an old guitar beside the door. You laughed when I tried to sing, and somehow I wanted nothing more. The wind moved softly through your hair, the moon was hiding behind the clouds. We didn't need a perfect plan, we didn't need to say it out loud. Some nights disappear with time, some stay forever in your mind. And every time I hear that sea, a younger version comes back to me. I still carry saltwater memories running through my hands like yesterday. Your voice still lives inside the breeze, even though you slowly slipped away. We were young beneath the summer sky, two hearts with nowhere else to be. I lost you somewhere between goodbye and all those saltwater memories. I remember mornings by the coast, coffee getting cold between our hands. You said you wanted to see the world, I said I'd follow where you planned. We made promises like children do, believing every word would stay. We drew our names beside the tide and watched the ocean take them away. There was music coming from a bar somewhere down the road behind the trees. You leaned your head against my shoulder, and the whole world seemed to disappear. I wish I could return one night, not to change the ending we became, just to sit beside you quietly and hear you call me by my name. Because some love doesn't really leave, it changes shape and learns to breathe. It hides inside an old guitar, a photograph, a passing car. Still carry saltwater memories running through my hands like yesterday. Your voice still lives inside the breeze, even though you slowly slipped away. We were young beneath the summer sky, two hearts with nowhere else to be. I lost you somewhere between goodbye and all those saltwater memories. Years have passed and seasons changed. The little house is probably gone. The road we walked has different names, and morning comes before the dawn. I've loved again, I've laughed again, I've learned that hearts can heal somehow. But every August brings me back to the person I was with you then. Sometimes I wonder where you are, if you still watch the ocean at night, if you ever hear an old guitar and think about that fading light. Maybe you found another shore, maybe you built the life you dreamed. Maybe I was only one small chapter in a story bigger than it seemed, and that's alright. I finally know not everything we love is meant to stay. Some people come like summer rain, they touch your heart then disappear again. But disappearing doesn't mean the love was never real. So let the waves keep rolling, let the old memories breathe. Let the wind carry your name across the water and through me. I don't need to hold you, I don't need to make you stay. I can love what we once were and still walk another way. I still carry saltwater memories, but they don't hurt the way they did. Your voice is softer in the breeze, and I'm grateful for the life we lived. We were young beneath the summer sky, two hearts learning how becomes a memory. Some memories become the sea, and somewhere underneath those waves, still a little part of me. I still remember that summer light falling like gold on the waterline. You had your shoes in your hands that night, and I was young enough to call it forever. Now the tide comes in and the tide goes out, and I don't have to wonder anymore. You were there, I was there, we were real, and that's enough, that's enough. Saltwater memories drifting out to sea. Saltwater memories, still a little part of me. There was a summer in our eyes, when every road looked like the sky. You took my hand, we ran outside, with nothing but the changing tide. The morning smelled like salt and rain. The sun came slowly through the haze. You smiled at me like time was ours, and we disappeared for hours. We left our jackets by the door and walked barefoot along the shore. You found a shell and gave it to me, said keep this close when you miss me. We didn't talk about tomorrow, we didn't borrow any sorrow. The world was somewhere far away, and all we knew was that one day the little waves touched our feet. The sand was warm beneath the heat. You sang a song you barely knew. I laughed because I loved it too. There was no promise in the air, no perfect future waiting there. Just two young hearts beneath the sun, believing summer had just begun. And maybe that's why I remember every little piece of September. The way you looked, the way you smiled, the way you made the world feel mild. We were barefoot on the shore, running like we needed nothing more. You and me against the endless blue. I didn't know I was falling into you. We were young and we were free, chasing waves and chasing dreams. If I could live one summer more, I'd find you barefoot on the shore. We bought cold drinks from a little stand. You drew a heart across my hand. The ink was fading in the sun, but you kept laughing like we'd won. We watched the fishermen come home while orange light began to glow. You rested softly on my chest, and for a moment life felt blessed. The radio played from somewhere near, a simple melody I still can hear. The percussion moved beneath the night, and everything felt warm and right. You told me things you'd never said about your fears, your dreams ahead. I promised I'd remember them. I meant it then, I mean it still. The summer doesn't ask permission, it changes every kind of vision. The tide comes in, the tide moves out, and takes away what love can't hold. We were barefoot on the shore, running like we needed nothing more. You and me against the endless blue. I didn't know I was falling into you. We were young and we were free, chasing waves and chasing dreams. If I could live one summer more, I'd find you barefoot on the shore. Then one morning came too fast. We knew the summer couldn't last. Your suitcase waited by the stairs, and suddenly the room felt bare. You said we'll find a way somehow. I said I'll never lose you now. We believed the things we had to say, 'cause goodbye was still too far away. The bus arrived beside the road. You held my hand but couldn't hold the moment when the seasons turn, the kind of lesson people learn. I watched you disappear from sight until the road became the night. Then I went walking by the sea, trying to understand what used to be. Maybe we were never meant to stay together till the end. Maybe love can still be true. even when it can't stay with you. Maybe some hearts meet for a season, give each other a little reason to believe that life can shine. Before they go their separate lines, and I don't blame the ocean for taking back the tide. I don't blame the distance for changing what we had inside. I still have that little shell you gave me when the summer fell. It's sitting somewhere in a drawer, but I don't need it like before, because the memory is enough. The quiet days, the reckless love, the way we ran beneath the sun, the way we thought we'd never come undone. We were barefoot on the shore, and for a while we needed nothing more. You and me beneath the endless blue, two young hearts believing love was true. We were young and we were free, chasing waves and chasing dreams. And even though you walked away, that summer never truly fades. If I could live one summer more, I'd find you barefoot on the shore. Not to ask you to stay with me, just to remember who we used to be. So let the waves come rolling in, let the old summer breathe again. Some memories don't need the door, they live forever by the shore. Barefoot on the shore, barefoot like before. You and me, nothing more, just the ocean, just the sky, just the summer passing by. There's a little piece of you hanging by the window. I should put it away, but I don't. The summer light comes through and touches the faded blue, like it still remembers where you used to go. I found your t-shirt yesterday behind the chair where you used to stay. A little faded, soft and worn, still carrying the smell of summer mornings. I held it close for just a while, and somehow I could see your smile. You used to wear it when we'd walk down to the beach and never watch the clock. He said it made you feel at home, even when we were far from home. And I remember thinking then I'd never have to miss you again. Funny how a simple thing can make an old memory sing. A piece of cotton, nothing more, but suddenly you're standing by the door. I know it's only fabric, I know you're far away, but some things keep a heartbeat long after people change. Your t-shirt in my room still smells a little like you. Blue cotton in the afternoon, and memories I never knew. Your t-shirt in my room under the late summer moon. I don't know why I keep it here. Maybe I'm keeping one part of you near. I remember Sunday afternoons, we'd leave the curtains open to the blue. You'd make coffee, I'd make toast, and we'd argue about which song we loved the most. You'd steal my headphones from my bed, then put your favorite record on instead, and dance barefoot across the floor like there was nothing waiting outside the door. You never needed fancy things, you found beauty in the smallest scenes. A little rain, a cheap guitar, two paper cups beneath the stars. Sometimes I think that's what I miss, not just your hands, not just your kiss, but all the ordinary days, the quiet ways you filled this place. I know the room is different, I know the seasons move, but every little corner still remembers you. Your t-shirt in my room still smells a little like you. Blue cotton in the afternoon, and memories I never knew. Your t-shirt in my room under the late summer moon. I don't know why I keep it here. Maybe I'm keeping one part part of you near. I try to wash the memories away, but some things don't disappear that way. The sun goes down, the night comes through, and every quiet room reminds me of you. I changed the sheets, I moved the chair, I opened every window for the air. I played new songs, I changed the view, but somehow everything leads back to you. And then I realized one evening I wasn't really grieving, I was simply learning how to love a memory without holding it now. So I folded up your old blue shirt carefully like it never hurt. I placed it in a wooden drawer and closed the door a little more. Maybe love isn't always staying, maybe love is learning what to leave. Maybe letting go doesn't mean forgetting, maybe it means finally breathing free. You gave me summers I still carry, you gave me songs I still remember. And even though our road divided, I'm thankful that we walked together. So if you ever wonder what happened to that shirt, it's still somewhere in this room, but it doesn't hurt. It's just a little piece of a life we used to know, a faded blue reminder of somewhere we once called home. Your t-shirt in my room doesn't feel as heavy as it used to. Blue cotton in the afternoon, a quiet memory passing through. Your t-shirt in my room, under the late summer moon. I don't need to keep you here to know that what we had was real. Your t-shirt in my room, now I'm finally making room for another morning, another song, another place where I belong. There's a little piece of you hanging somewhere in the past, and I can smile when I remember without wishing it would last. Your t-shirt in my room, fading softly in the blue. I don't need to hold it anymore to remember you. August came without you, the sun still found the room. The ocean kept on shining like nothing ever changed. I opened up the window and heard the morning move, but somehow every summer sound was calling out your name. The cafe down the corner still puts 2 chairs outside. The old man waters flowers at 7 every night. The road beside the ocean still leads to where we'd go, but I don't take that turn now. I learned to let it go. Your photograph is somewhere inside an old suitcase. I don't look at it often, but I remember your face. There was a time I thought that the summer couldn't end. Now August feels like someone I used to call my friend. The world didn't stop turning, the tide didn't change its way, but everything felt different when you weren't here to stay. It's August without you, and the sky is still so blue. The waves keep rolling to the shore like they did when I had you. It's August without you, and I don't know what to do with all these warm September nights that still remind me of you. I thought I'd hate the summer for taking you away, but maybe I'm just learning to let the memories stay. I walked along the boardwalk we used to walk at night. The little lights were glowing against the fading sky. You always loved the August wind that came before the storm. You'd close your eyes and breathe it in and say it made you warm. I never understood you when you talked about those things. Now I find myself doing them and wondering what it means. Maybe we become the people that the people we once loved left little pieces of themselves in without even knowing how. It's August without you, and the sky is still so blue. The waves keep rolling to the shore like they did when I had you. It's August without you, and I don't know what to do with all these warm September nights that still remind me of you. I thought I'd hate the summer for taking you away, but maybe I'm just learning to let the memories stay. I used to wait for messages at midnight by the phone, thinking every silence meant I wasn't alone. Then one night I stopped waiting and listened to the rain. It sounded like the ocean, but somehow felt less painful. I realized that missing you wasn't something I could fight. Some memories are visitors that come and leave at night. So I let you have the summer, I let you have the sea, I let you have the person I was when you were with me. And maybe that's forgiveness, not something that you say, but simply letting someone become part of yesterday. If you ever come back here when August fills the air, I hope you find the same blue sky and know that I was there. I hope you find the shoreline, I hope you hear the waves. I hope you remember gently the love we couldn't save. We didn't fail completely, we just became two roads that started from the same place and learned to let each other go. August without you still feels a little strange, but the sun doesn't hurt me, the seasons have their way. The ocean doesn't ask me who I used to be, it just keeps moving forward and slowly teaches me. It's August without you, but the sky is still so blue. And somewhere in the afternoon I stopped looking for you. It's August without you, and now I understand. Some people leave your life but leave their warmth inside your hands. I thought I'd lose the summer the day I lost your love, but August kept on shining, and somehow that was enough. August came without you, and August will move on. The evening turns to amber, the last light disappears. I walk beside the water with nothing left to prove. The summer isn't ours anymore, but I can still love what we once knew. August without you, August without you, and I'm finally okay with letting August fade. The window was open, the night was warm, rain on the street and your sweater on the floor. No music was playing, but you pulled me close, and somehow the silence was all that we needed most. You were barefoot in the kitchen making coffee after midnight. I was leaning on the counter watching shadows in the streetlight. There There were dishes in the sink and a candle almost gone. You were humming something softly, I was trying to sing along. You turned around and smiled at me like you had nowhere else to be. Then you reached across the room and moved a little closer to me. No expensive restaurant, no champagne, no city lights, just your hands around my waist on an ordinary night. We didn't need a perfect moment, we didn't need a perfect song. Sometimes love is just two people knowing where they both belong. We were slow dancing in the kitchen with the rain outside the door. You were laughing and I was spinning like we'd never need much more. We were slow dancing in the kitchen, barefoot underneath the light. And I swear the whole world disappeared when you held me close that night. If I could keep one memory from everything we've been through, I'd keep that little kitchen and the way I danced with you. You said someday we'll remember all these little things we do. I laughed and said we're too young to be talking like we do. You opened up the window and the summer filled the room. The smell of rain and ocean air and flowers starting to bloom. There was a handpan melody coming softly from the phone, a little shaker in the distance and your heartbeat next to my own. You put your head against my shoulder and whispered, don't let go. I didn't know that some goodbyes begin before you know. We were building something fragile without knowing it could break. We were holding on to moments we were too afraid to name. We were slow dancing in the kitchen with the rain outside the door. You were laughing, I was spinning like we'd never need much more. We were slow dancing in the kitchen, barefoot underneath the light. And I swear the whole world disappeared when you held me close that night. If I could keep one memory from everything we've been through, I'd keep that little kitchen and the way I danced with you. Now the kitchen has been painted and the table isn't there. Someone else might live inside it, someone else might leave a chair. The window still looks toward the ocean, the rain still comes in June. And sometimes when the evening falls, I hear that old perfume. I don't remember every word you said that night to me, but I remember how you looked when you turned around to see me. I remember your bare feet moving softly on the floor, and the way you held me closer when the rain began to pour. Those little things became the biggest when the years began to pass. We thought we had forever, but forever moved too fast. Maybe love was never meant to be measured by its years. Maybe it's the quiet moments that remain when someone disappears. A hand around your shoulder, a smile across the room, a song without a melody, a slow dance in the kitchen. And maybe I don't need you to make that memory true, because the best part of that night will always be what we knew. So let the rain come down, let the old floor shine, let another summer pass, let another life be mine. I don't need to go back, I don't need to change the end. Some memories are beautiful because they couldn't last forever. We were slow dancing in the kitchen with the rain outside the door. You were laughing, I was spinning like we'd never need much more. We were slow dancing in the kitchen, barefoot underneath the light. And even though the years have passed, I can still feel that night. If I could keep one memory from everything we've been through, I'd keep that little kitchen and the way I danced with you. Not because I want you back, not because I care, exactly where we belonged. The window is still open, the night is still warm. Rain on the street, but you're not here anymore. Still somewhere in my memory, that old light softly blooms, and two young hearts are dancing slowly in the kitchen. Dancing in the kitchen, dancing with our song, dancing like the night was endless, dancing like we couldn't be wrong. When the music fades and when the summer goes, I'll remember that little dance more than you'll ever know. Blue on blue, the ocean in the sky. I keep looking for your shadow, but there's nothing there tonight. I woke up late this morning with sunlight on the floor. For half a second I forgot you weren't here anymore. The coffee tasted different, the room was much too quiet. I opened up the window, but couldn't find the silence. Outside, the summer traffic was moving down the street. A bicycle was passing with somebody else's melody. I watched the clouds above me turn slowly into white, and thought about the evenings when you would stay all night. Now every beautiful thing has something underneath, a little bit of sunlight, a little memory. It's blue on blue, the ocean and the sky, and every shade of summer still reminds me of your eyes. It's blue on blue, I'm learning how to see that something can be beautiful and still not belong to me. I don't need to find you, I don't need to know where you are. Sometimes love becomes a color and stays inside your heart. I walked down to the water around the afternoon. The little cafe was crowded, but I sat there alone. A stranger played an old guitar 3 tables down from me. The chords were simple, almost broken, but they sounded like the sea. I ordered what you used to drink without thinking what I'd done, then laughed in my reflection because the habit wasn't gone. I thought about the summer when we disappeared, walking until sunset made everything unclear. We didn't talk for hours, but somehow understood that silence between two people could sometimes feel like home. Now every quiet moment has something left to say, and every road beside the water still remembers yesterday. It's blue on blue, the ocean and the sky, and every shade of summer still reminds me of your eyes. It's blue on blue, I'm learning how to see that something can be beautiful and still not belong to me. I don't need to find you, I don't need to know where you are. Sometimes love becomes a color and stays inside your heart. There was a night in August when the rain came down so hard. We stood beneath the doorway listening to passing cars. You told me you were frightened of waking up one day and finding out the person you loved had changed. I said I never let it happen to us somehow, but life doesn't make agreements, just because we wanted to now. People grow in different directions like trees beneath the sun. Sometimes two roads separate before we know they've begun. I used to think that losing you was something I had failed. Now I think we were just human, trying to find our way. Maybe that's the hardest lesson the heart will ever learn. You can love somebody deeply and still let them turn. Let the ocean keep your secrets. Let the wind carry your name. Let the summer keep its colors. I don't need to make them fade. Blue on blue, no anger, no regret. Just the ocean, just the sky, just a memory I haven't forgotten yet. It's blue on blue, the ocean and the sky, and every shade of summer still reminds me of your eyes. It's blue on blue, but now I understand. Some things can leave your life and still remain inside your hands. I don't need to find you, I don't need to know where you are. Sometimes love becomes a color and stays inside your heart. Blue, blue on blue, I'm finally learning how to love. The memory without the fight. The evening turns to silver, the water starts to shine. I walk beside the ocean and leave the past behind. Not because I don't remember, not because I don't care, but because some things are beautiful when you simply leave them there. Blue on blue, the ocean and the sky, a little piece of summer that will never really die. I found a box this morning underneath my bed. A few old photographs and words we never said. There was a postcard from the ocean with the sunset turning gold. You wrote my name across the corner, but the story stayed untold. There was one from a little island where we dreamed that we would go. You drew a house beside the water and a garden down below. We were always making plans for some imaginary life, talking underneath the palm trees while the summer passed us by. You said we'll send these when we're older, I said we'll laugh about them then. But we never sent a single one, and summer came to an end. Funny how the words we hide can stay with us the longest time. Some things are never written down, but still somehow they stay around. These are the postcards we never sent, letters to a life that came and went, pictures of the places we would be, pieces of a future, you and me. These are the words we left behind, little unfinished pieces of our minds. I don't need to know where you are to know you once were part of my heart. To know you once were part of my heart. I found another from September. The ink was faded by the rain. You wrote about the summer ending and how you'd miss those days. You said you didn't like goodbyes, so you never called them that. You called it just another season, like we'd simply find our way back. But seasons don't make promises, they only come and go. And sometimes people disappear before we're ready to know. I remember reading your handwriting underneath the bedroom light, wondering if you felt the same when you left that night. Maybe we were both afraid to say the things that couldn't stay, so we hid them in between the lines and let the ocean keep the rest behind. These are the postcards we never sent, Letters to a life that came and went, pictures of the places we would be, pieces of a future, you and me. These are the words we left behind, little unfinished pieces of our minds. I don't need to know where you are to know you once were part of my heart. Years have changed the way I see them. They don't hurt me like before. I can read them in the morning with the windows open wide. There's a little cafe in one of them, a street beside the sea. You wrote maybe someday we'll return, but someday never came to be. And that's okay, I think I finally know. Not every dream is meant to grow. Some dreams are just the place we visit before we learn to let them go. You gave me more than memories. You gave me eyes to see that ordinary little moments can become our history. So I won't send these postcards now. I don't need to know somehow if you would read them, if you'd care, or if you'd still remember there. I'll keep them for the younger me, the one who thought we'd always be two names beneath the summer sun, two hearts believing we'd outrun the changing tide, the changing years, the quiet distance, the hidden fears. Maybe some letters are meant to stay closed. Maybe some stories are better left old. Not every goodbye needs another word. Not every feeling needs to be heard. These are the postcards we never sent, letters to a life that came and went, pictures of the places we would be, pieces of a future, you and me. These are the words we left behind, and somehow I don't need them to be mine. I can let the old dreams drift away and still be grateful for those days. I put the postcards back inside the box and place them where the sunlight stops. The ocean is still blue outside. The summer is still somewhere in my mind. Somewhere you are living, somewhere I am too. And somewhere in those postcards, there's still a younger me and you. Under the mango tree, where the afternoon was warm, you were laughing next to me before the summer storm. We found a little garden at the edge of town, with mangoes falling slowly and sunlight coming down. You said the shade was perfect, so we stayed there for a while. You closed your eyes beneath the leaves and I watched you smile. There was a handpan in the distance, someone playing near the road, a shaker moving softly like a heartbeat in the heat. We had nowhere we needed to go, no reason to leave that place, just your head against my shoulder and the sunlight on your face. We didn't know those little days would become the ones we'd miss. Sometimes life hides all its beauty inside moments just like this. Under the mango tree, you were all I wanted to see, barefoot in the summer heat, with your hand resting next to me. Under the mango tree, we were young and we were free. If I could keep one afternoon, I'd go back there with you. I'd go back there with you. You picked a mango from the ground and gave the sweeter half to me, then told me about your childhood and the places you dreamed to see. You wanted to cross the ocean, you wanted to learn the world, said you'd never stay too long in one place or one town. I smiled and said I'd follow wherever you might go. But somewhere deep inside me, I already felt the change. The wind moved through the branches and the leaves began to shake. You looked at me so quietly, like you knew what I couldn't say. Maybe we were holding summer, like a photograph in our hands, trying to make a little moment, something time would understand. Under the mango tree, you were all I wanted to see. Barefoot in the summer heat, with your hand resting next to me. Under the mango tree, we were young and we were free. If I could keep one afternoon, I'd go back there with you. The years have taken us somewhere neither one of us could know. You found another horizon, I found another road. Sometimes when the weather changes and the afternoon turns gold, I can almost hear you laughing like I heard you years ago. I don't wish to change the ending, I don't wish to make you stay, because love can be a season and still be beautiful that way. What we had was never perfect, but it was honest, it was real. And some of the deepest memories are the simplest ones we feel. Under the mango tree, there was no future, there was no past, only you and me. And the summer moving fast. If I could meet that younger version, I would tell him not to fear. Some things aren't meant to last forever, they're meant to become dear. Let the leaves keep moving, let the warm wind pass. Let the old days find their place inside the heart at last. No need to hold them, no need to let them go. Somewhere underneath the mango tree, I'll always know. Under the mango tree, you were all I wanted to see. Barefoot in the summer heat, with your hand resting next to me. A mango tree, we were young and we were free. And though the years have carried on, that afternoon still lives in me. The mango tree, I learned what memories can be. They don't have to bring you back, they can simply let you breathe. The mangoes fall, seasons change, sunlight moves across the shade. And somewhere far away, I hope you're smiling too. Under the mango tree, I still remember you. The sun was falling slowly across the ocean blue. You were sitting next to me, but I already knew. We drove until the city was somewhere far behind. The windows were wide open, the summer filled the night. You didn't say much that evening, I didn't ask you why. We both could feel the distance growing between our eyes. We stopped beside the water where we'd been once before. You took your shoes off quietly and walked along the shore. The sky was turning orange, the clouds were soft and gold. I wanted to stop the evening before the evening told. Some goodbyes don't arrive with a word or final line. Sometimes you feel them coming long before you say goodbye. That was our last sunset, the last light on your face. The ocean kept on moving while we stood there in that place. That was our last sunset, but we didn't thought I'd see you tomorrow. I didn't know it was the end, and if I could go back then, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd just hold you a little longer before the darkness came. You asked me if I was happy. I said, I think I am. You looked across the water and slowly held my hand. You said some things are beautiful because they don't stay long. I didn't understand you until you were gone. The wind became much colder, the sunlight disappeared. You leaned against my shoulder and I could feel your tears. Neither one of us was angry, neither one was wrong. We just became two people who couldn't keep moving on. Maybe love can reach a moment where holding on is cruel and letting go is painful, but sometimes it's the truth. That was our last sunset, the last light on your face. The ocean kept on moving while we stood there in that place. That was our last sunset, though we didn't know it then. I thought I'd see you tomorrow. I didn't know it was the end, and if I could go back there, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd just hold you a little longer before the darkness came. You left before the morning, your suitcase by the door. I watched the car disappear and didn't follow anymore. For weeks I kept remembering the color of that sky, the way the waves were shining, the way you said goodbye. I thought that losing someone meant losing everything, but slowly I discovered life still has songs to sing. The summer kept on moving, the ocean kept its blue, and somewhere in the distance I stopped waiting for you. Now every time the sun goes down, I don't think of what we lost. I think about the way we loved and what that love it cost. You were a part of my beginning, you were never meant to be the ending of my story, just one chapter next to me. So let the evening fall, let the colors disappear. Some memories grow softer when you stop holding them near. The last sunset, the last goodbye, the last time you were mine. No anger, no blame, just two hearts changing shape. That was our last sunset, the last light on your face. The ocean kept on moving and carried us away. That was our last sunset, and now I understand some endings leave you empty, so another life can start. And if I could go back there, I'd still let the evening end. I'd hold you in the fading light and thank you for being my friend. The sun is falling slowly across the ocean blue. I watch another evening and think of me and you, not with sadness, not with regret, just with a quiet gratitude for the love I'll never forget. Another sunset, another day, another memory drifting away. before the evening came. The ocean waited quietly and took it all away. I walked along beside the water with my shoes inside my hands. The summer air was getting colder as I wandered down the sand. There were footprints next to mine, but they belonged to someone else. I looked toward the empty horizon and felt the quiet in myself. I remembered how you used to run ahead and turn around. You'd call my name across the beach until I caught up with you. Now the shoreline looks the same, but everything has changed. The ocean knows our old story, even if it forgot your name. I thought holding on was love, I thought forgetting meant defeat. Now I'm learning some memories are better left beneath the sea. I wrote your name in the sand, but the waves took it away. I watched it disappear slowly, like the summer faded into gray. I wrote your name in the sand, not because I wanted you back. I just needed one last moment to leave our story where it began. And when the water reached my feet, I finally understood some things are meant to disappear, so something new can grow. There was a shell beside the water with a little piece of blue. I picked it up and kept it, then remembered it was yours too. I almost threw it back, but something made me wait. Not because I still was hoping, just because some things deserve a place. The moon was rising slowly, the sky was turning dark. A handpan somewhere in the distance sounded like a beating heart. I sat beneath the evening and listened to the tide. For the first time in a long time, I didn't need to hide. You can miss somebody deeply and still know you must move on. You can love what you remember without wishing it were. Now I wrote your name in the sand, but the waves took it away. I watched it disappear slowly, like the summer faded into gray. I wrote your name in the sand, not because I wanted you back. I just needed one last moment to leave our story where it began. And when the water reached my feet, I finally understood some things are meant to disappear, so something new can grow. I used to think that every ending needed one last explanation, a final conversation, a perfect kind of closure. But life doesn't always give us the words we're waiting for. Sometimes the door just closes and you learn to ask no more. I don't know where you're living, I don't know who holds your hand. I only know that once upon a time you helped me understand how beautiful the summer can become inside the heart. How two people can be everything and still eventually part. So I won't write another letter, I won't search another shore. I won't ask the ocean to bring you back once more. I'll let the tide keep moving, I'll let the old days breathe. I'll carry what was beautiful and leave what isn't meant for me. Your name in the sand, my feet in the water. The night getting colder, the heart getting softer. Your name in the sand, gone with the tide, and somehow I'm okay. Standing here tonight, I wrote your name in the sand and watched the waves erase every little trace of us until there was an empty becomes a memory. Some memories become the sea, and sometimes losing someone is how you find yourself free. The tide comes in, the tide goes out, the stars come up, the lights go down. I leave the beach with empty hands. Your name is gone, but I understand. I don't need the sand to remember you. I don't need the ocean to make it true. You were here, I was here. We loved, we changed, and now I walk home. There's an ocean between us, and I don't know how deep, but sometimes in the quiet I still feel you next to me. I heard your name this morning from somebody passing by. For a moment I was 17, standing underneath that sky. I wondered if you're happy, if the life you wanted came, if you still wake before the sunrise and walk beside the rain. I don't need the answers, I don't need to know. Some questions lose their meaning when enough seasons come and go. But there are nights beside the water when the whole world disappears, and the distance feels much smaller than it has in all these years. We were never enemies, we were never meant to be. Two people trying to hold on to different kinds of dreams. There's an ocean between us, but I still wish you well. Somewhere beyond the blue horizon, where only time can tell. There's an ocean between us and 1,000 miles of sky, but I can love you from a distance without asking you to stay in my life. We were young, we were restless, we were learning how to grow. Sometimes love is not forever, sometimes love is letting go. I remember your apartment with the sunlight on the floor, the acoustic guitar beside you, and your jacket by the door. You talk about tomorrow, like tomorrow was a place you could simply pack a suitcase and disappear without a trace. I wanted you to stay beside me, you wanted somewhere new. Neither one of us was selfish, we just wanted something true. So we stood beside the water with our hands around each other, knowing that the road ahead would take us somewhere different. Maybe distance isn't measured by the miles beneath the sea. Sometimes two people can be closer after learning to be free. There's an ocean between us, but I still wish you well. Somewhere beyond the blue horizon, where only time can tell. There's an ocean between us and 1,000 miles of sky, but I can love you from a distance without asking you to stay in my life. We were young, we were restless, we were learning how to grow. Sometimes love is not forever, sometimes love is letting go. I've changed since I last saw you, I don't recognize that boy. He thought that losing someone meant losing every joy. Now I wake up in the morning and I'm grateful for the day. I can hear an old song playing and not need to turn away. I still remember your laughter, I still remember your eyes, but the memory feels lighter now, like clouds across the sky. And if you ever think about me, I hope you don't feel regret. I hope you remember something good and smile at what we had. Maybe somewhere by another ocean, you're looking at the same moon. Maybe there's a summer evening that still reminds you of me too. But I won't chase the memory, I won't cross the sea. I'll let the distance hold us the way it needs to be. Because love doesn't always mean you have to stay together. Sometimes it means wishing someone well from somewhere far away. Ocean between us, sky above us, time behind us, life ahead. No more waiting, no more searching, no more words we never said. There's an ocean between us, but I still wish you well. Somewhere beyond the blue horizon, where only time can tell. There's an ocean between us, but it doesn't hurt tonight. I can see the years behind me and still walk toward the light. We were young, we were restless, we were learning how to grow. Sometimes love is not forever, sometimes love is letting go. And if our road should cross again, I'll smile and let it be, because you were once a part of me, and now I'm finally free. There's an ocean between us, and the night is calm and wide. I don't need to cross it anymore to know you're still alive. Somewhere beyond the horizon, you're living your own truth. And somewhere on this shoreline, I'm grateful that I knew you. The ocean keeps on moving, the seasons come and go, and I finally understand some love is meant to let go. Summer rain falling on the window, washing all the colors of the day away. I can hear the ocean breathing in the distance, and for the first time I don't need to stay. I woke up to the sound of rain soft against the roof, the kind of morning that makes you think about the truth. I made some coffee by the window, watched the people run underneath their little umbrellas, trying to hide from the sun. I used to hate these rainy days, they made me think of you. Now I let the water fall and let the feeling move. There's something about the weather that makes the heart slow down, like every drop is telling me I don't have to hold it now. I spent so long remembering what I couldn't change. Now I'm learning how to breathe again without running from the rain. Let the summer rain come down, let it wash away the sound of every word we couldn't say, of every dream that slipped away. Let the summer rain come through, I don't have to run from you. I can feel the memory and still let it leave me free. The sky can cry tonight, I don't have to hide. Sometimes healing looks like rain falling softly from the sky. I walked outside without a coat and let the rain touch me. The streets were shining silver like another kind of sea. A little handpan melody was playing from a nearby home, and the rhythm of the rainfall made the whole world feel slow. I thought about our final summer and the things we couldn't say, the promises we once believed in, the courage that we never had. But I don't feel angry now, I don't feel lost inside. Some memories are just old roads we don't have to drive. Maybe every heart needs weather, maybe every soul needs time. Maybe losing what we wanted makes room for what is right. But the summer rain come down, let it wash away the sound of every word we couldn't say, of every dream that slipped away. Let the summer rain come through, I don't have to run from you. I can feel the memory and still let it leave me see the evening glow, golden light behind the clouds, moving slowly through the road. I stopped beside the ocean and watched the water shine. There was nothing left to answer, there was nothing left to find. I realized that missing you doesn't mean I'm standing still. It just means that what we had was once something I could feel. And maybe that's enough now, maybe that's the truth. I don't need to lose a memory just because I lost you. So let the rain fall, the old days breathe. Let the waves carry what no longer belongs to me. I won't fight the weather, I won't fight the past. Some storms come through your life, but they don't always last. And when the clouds are leaving and the night becomes clear, I'll carry what was beautiful without carrying the fear. Summer rain soft on my skin, summer rain washing over everything. No more running, no more blame. I can remember without feeling the same. Let the summer rain come down, let it wash away the sound of every word we couldn't say, of every dream that slipped away. Let the summer rain come through, I don't have to run from you. I can love the memory and still let myself be free. The sky can cry tonight, then tomorrow there'll be light. Sometimes healing looks like rain before the morning feels right. The rain is almost over, the ocean has turned gold. I walk back toward the city with the heart that feels less cold. Summer rain, you came and went like everything we couldn't keep. Summer rain, I understand. Some things are meant to fall so something else can grow. And tonight, I let it go. Somewhere we were young, somewhere beneath the sun, before the years got complicated, before we learned to run. I found an old photograph inside a book today. Two shadows on the coastline at the end of August days. You were wearing that old blue shirt, I was laughing at the sky. We didn't know the world could change, we didn't know how fast time flies. There was sand beneath our feet and salt upon our skin. We had no idea back then how beautiful we'd been. We thought the road was endless, we thought we'd never lose the little world we built together, with nothing left to prove. Now I look at those two faces and I don't feel regret. I just wish I could tell them to enjoy the moment yet. Somewhere we were young, somewhere beneath the sun, running toward the ocean like our lives had just begun. Somewhere we were young and everything was enough. A guitar, a little summer rain, and two hearts learning love. I don't need to go back there, I don't need to change the end. I'm just grateful that I knew you when we were young like that. We used to talk until the morning about the lives we lead. You wanted roads across the ocean, I wanted somewhere we could breathe. We made impossible promises and believed them anyway. We thought that being together could keep the world away. We didn't have much money, but we always found a way to make a little afternoon feel like a holiday. A handpan from the neighbor's yard, a shaker in the street, your footsteps on the wooden floor, and summer underneath. We didn't know those simple things would someday mean so much. A careless laugh, an open door, a warm and familiar touch. Somewhere we were young, somewhere beneath the sun, running toward the ocean like our lives had just begun. Somewhere we were young and everything was enough. A guitar, a little summer rain, and two hearts learning love. I don't need to go back there, I don't need to change the end. I'm just grateful that I knew you when we were young like that. Now I have a different window and a different view, different streets beneath my footsteps, different dreams to follow through. I don't know where life has taken you, and maybe that's okay. Some people stay inside our hearts without staying in our days. I still hear your voice sometimes when the summer evenings come, but it doesn't make me lonely. It reminds me where I'm from. You were part of who I became, part of what I learned, that love can leave a beautiful mark even after it has turned. If I can meet us one more time, I tell us not to worry about the things we couldn't hold or all the things we lose. I'd say stay here a little longer, watch the sunlight on the sea. You don't have to know tomorrow, just be who you are and breathe. Because youth is not the absence of mistakes or broken dreams. It's believing for a moment that life is what it seems. Somewhere we were young, somewhere we were free, somewhere beneath the summer sky you were standing next to me. No future, no past, just one beautiful moment, moving too fast. Oh, somewhere we were young, somewhere beneath the sun, running toward the ocean like our lives had just begun. Somewhere we were young and everything was enough. A guitar, a little summer rain, and two hearts learning love. I don't need to go back there, I don't need to change the end. I'm just grateful for the person I was when you were my friend. Somewhere we were young, and somewhere we still are, inside an old photograph beneath the fading star. The photograph is fading, but the feeling isn't gone. The summer keeps on moving, and the morning carries on. Somewhere we were young, somewhere we were young, somewhere we were free. And I'm thankful for that summer, for what you gave to me. Not forever, not perfect, not meant to stay, just beautiful, just honest, just ours for a day. I don't know where you are tonight, I don't know where this road goes, but somewhere in the distance I can feel the evening glow. I used to think that moving on meant leaving everything behind, erasing every photograph and closing every door I find. But now I see the past can stay without controlling where I go. Some memories are little lights, they don't have to burn forever. I still remember summer nights, the ocean underneath the moon, the way you used to sing so softly when the whole world went quiet too soon. And sometimes when the evening falls, I wonder if you see the same, the last warm colors of the day before the darkness takes their place. I don't need another ending, I don't need another start. I just wanna leave a little light for the person I once was. So I'll leave the light on, not for you to come back home, but for every road we walked and every place we of something warm, a summer sky, an open door, a little light before the storm. I have learned to wake up slowly and let the morning find its way. I don't reach for my phone anymore, waiting for the words you'd say. I have friends who know my laughter in a city I can call my own. I've learned that being alone doesn't always mean you're lonely. There's an old guitar beside my bed, I play it when the night is long. Sometimes the chords are almost broken, but somehow they become a song. And every song I've written since has carried something from those days. Not the sadness, not the ending, just the light that still remains. Maybe that's what love becomes when you finally let it breathe. Not something you have to hold, but something you can leave. So I'll leave the light on, not for you to come back home, but for every road we walked and every place we've known. I'll leave the light on for the nights we couldn't stay, for the love that changed our lives, then quietly walked away. If you ever think of me, I hope you think of something warm, a summer sky, an open door, a little light before the storm. Maybe one day we'll meet again, somewhere neither of us planned. Maybe on a quiet coastline with the ocean near our hands. I won't ask you where you've been, I won't ask you why you left. I'll just smile and say it's good to see you, and let the moment do the rest. Because I've stopped believing every story needs to last. Some are beautiful precisely because they belong to the past. You were never just a heartbreak, you were never just goodbye. You were a season full of sunlight that taught me how to feel alive. So go wherever life will take you, follow every dream you find. I hope the world is gentle with you, I hope you're doing fine. And if the road becomes too heavy, if the night feels cold and long, remember somewhere in this world there is still a little light on. Not waiting, not calling, not asking you to stay, just shining, just breathing at the edge of yesterday. Leave the light on, let it glow, for the memories we don't have to hold. Leave the light on, let it be a quiet sign that we were real. So I'll leave the light on, not for you to come back home, but for every road we walked and every place we've known. I'll leave the light on for the nights we couldn't stay, for the love that changed our lives, then quietly walked away. And if you ever think of me, I hope you think of something warm, a summer sky, an open door, a little light before the storm. I'll leave the light on, then I'll keep walking too, carrying the best of yesterday without needing it to be new. The evening turns to golden, the ocean fades to blue. I close the door behind me, but I leave a light for you. Not because I'm waiting, not because I'm afraid, just because some beautiful things deserve a little light before they fade. When the summer ends and the evening turns to gold, I'll remember where we started and the stories we once told. The ocean keeps on breathing the same way that it did. Some things disappear with time, some things stay where they lived. The days are getting shorter, the morning air is cool. The beach is almost empty now, the waves are softer too. I walk along the shoreline with my shoes inside my hands and think about about the summers when you used to understand. We didn't have the answers, we didn't know the way. We only had each other and another endless day. You taught me how to notice the beauty in the small, a song beside the window, a sunset after rainfall. And now I know that every season has a reason to move on. The leaves don't ask the summer why it couldn't stay this long. When the summer ends, I'll carry you with me, not as something I must hold, but as something I once could see. When the summer ends and the colors start to fade, I'll be grateful for the love and the memories we made. We were young beneath the sunlight, we were learning how to grow. And even though we lost each other, you gave me something I still know. When the summer ends, I'll let the ocean take the rest and keep the warmest part of us somewhere inside my chest. The old cafe is closing, the chairs are going in. The road beside the water is getting quiet again. A guitar is playing softly from a house across the bay. A handpan echoes somewhere like the last notes of the day. I remember all the places that we thought we'd always know, the little streets we wandered, the paths we used to go. I remember your laughter more than I remember tears. And somehow the distance has made the memory clear. We weren't perfect lovers, we were simply who we were. Two people trying to hold on while the world kept moving first. Maybe that's what growing means. You learn to love and leave. You take the light from yesterday and carry what you need. When the summer ends, I'll carry you with me, not as something I must hold, but as something I once could see. When the summer ends and the colors start to fade, I'll be grateful for the love and the memories we made. We were young beneath the sunlight, we were learning how to grow. And even though we lost each other, you gave me something I still know. Tonight I'll watch the sunset one more time beside the sea. The sky will turn to amber, then disappear quietly. I won't be waiting for you, I won't wonder where you are. I'll simply let the evening become another star. The wind will take the footprints, the waves will smooth the sand, and everything we thought would last will change just as it can. But I won't call it losing, I won't call it a mistake. Some beautiful things leave us, so new roads have room to wake. If somewhere you're remembering, I hope the memory is kind. I hope you see the younger us and smile at what you'll find. Two hearts beneath the summer sun, a guitar, an open road, a little love, a little rain, and nowhere else to go. We didn't get forever, but maybe we got enough. A season full of honest days, a little unexpected love. And if I could live it over, I'd still walk beside you, I'd still watch the ocean, I'd still choose those days with you. When the summer ends, let it end. Let the waves roll out, let the old days rest. No more holding, no more fear, just the sound remember all the beautiful things that brought us here. We were young beneath the sunlight. We were learning how to grow. And even though we lost each other, you gave me something I still. When the summer ends, I'll leave the shoreline slow, with gratitude inside my heart for everything we got to know. The last light touches water, the sky becomes deep blue. The summer closes softly like a door we once walked through. I take one final breath and hear the ocean say, some things are not forever, and that's okay. The night begins, the stars come out, the tide moves in, the tide moves out. I walk toward the morning with nothing left to prove. When the summer ends, I don't lose you, I simply let you become a beautiful part of who I am. And somewhere beyond the horizon, life begins again.